talk about it, ascolta. Let's talk about it, ascolta. Let's talk about it, ascolta.
Episode 43 we-Asixoxe naPrince Vilakazi. Uma kwi-episode yakho yokuqala pressa follow mangabe usilandzela la ku Spotify kanti mangabe usibukela ku Facebook noma ku YouTube iPrince Valley Media pressa subscribe. Ku episode yanamuhla ke la ngine broadcaster ngine journalist uma bathi kune lost generation basuke bakhuluma ngathi but yena ngilomunye ke lone podcast le mnanzi. I'm happy ukuthi kunebantu labasha labafana nathi ke but labo boye bafune kusifundisa so ubuye ku conversation that matters. I-podcast yakhe uphenze umsakati la BCR angase ngamuva dinanatela so nami ngeke kuhluphe ukuthi ngazi DJ bani ngandizwa mfowethu angibongele lithuba ukuthi ulithethe wabuye wetaqoqa nami la ku-Asixoxe naPrince Vilakazi. Ngiyakwamukela nganayindlela
mphamphetha ngiphatha lithuba ngibingelele wena ngibingelele audience yakho ngisho ukuthi ngiyabonga for i-platform kuyangijabulisa nami kuba la nawe namuhla bhuti.
Ngikhohle ukuthi uyi-voice over artist maye sengivele masobukhipha le voice ukuthi ya uyipheze ngike ngakuva bakhuluma ngawe la station kusi unothi kancane but into lengichazile le this week angathi ukuthi bodo i-upload episode because nginokulalela i-conversation that matters ngithi ngifuna catch up so ngithole le episode lo yende nge-Women's Day.
Yeah,
ngithanze uma ukhuluma ukuthi udlale ingoma yamakhazi uthawambisana nabani le ngoma
standwa sakhe.
So that's ngibhekana ngaleyo ndlela.
Yeah, standwa sakhe.
Yeah,
so far we know. Yeah, Prince mfethu ngiyabonga. Njengoba sochazile wangichaza kahle liqiniso konke igama ngiAndiswa Zulu by profession ngimsakati ngiphinze ngibe journalist. Yes, so ngiphinze ngibe host ye conversations that matter. Ngiphinze ngibonga isupport wena personally lo nginika yona out yami na wonke umuntu lo ngisupportayo because we cannot go anywhere without lendo le. So but ichaza kancane nje i-conversations that matter leligama lona liyachaza uyabona. So basically what we do, we just have conversations about issues that matter uyabo in our society as a whole uyabo. Ngikubona ukuthi lokho kubalekile ukuthi sikhulume ngalethi into lethu because sesaba ne freedom of speech so we must use it and we must use it effectively of which ngilendele ngizama kuyenda nami outside uyabo.
Before sifika lapha because ngibone iqale 2020 uqale ngokuthi iAndiswa Zulu so kune different between yalo njengoba seyichangeile ku conversation that matter neAndiswa Zulu.
Yeah, there is a big change out yami. I-podcast yami iqale kwasakudlala. I was this bored guy yabo wanted to do something. I didn't have content so in 2020 bengisaseskele lapho. So I decided to start the podcast after ngibona classmate yami iqale yakhona ngazi no why not I do it. Then I did the Andiswa Zulu podcast. From 2020 bengidila nge-history and politics. Since I was in school bengenda i-subject of politics so I had a good understanding about politics so ngathi no let me educate people about politics. Takhumbula nje nangabuka ama-episodes amasekuqaleni ma-guest akhona ama-political analyst benginokukhuluma ngesona lende kanjalo ngeminyaka sidiscuss isona nginekwenda ama-political structures ukuthi emenjani bekunjalo. So as time goes by ngathatha ke i-break from last year ngikhani conversations ibuyile season 2 this year after sengitholi content ukuthi no let me change the structure ngafocus ku history and politics phela. Let me be versatile. You understand, let me talk about the things that matters to our society ngizama ukuthi ngi-accommodate as many people as I can of which is what I'm trying to do at the moment.
Kuyi-rewind kubuyela back le yini le kwente ukuthi uchoose ukukhuluma ngemlando nangepolitiki because ngilendo le ngithe ngikubide khona lapha because sine bantu labasha sinokuya le but nama learning a lot ngemlando wethu lapha nange-history yethu nangepolitiki so yini le kwente ukuthi uchoose the space this.
Let me start putting ala ku history. Ukhumbule ukuthi la eNingizimu Afrika we have a lot of history. And ngithema ngende research ngabona ukuthi bantu labaningi abayati i-history yala South Africa and the government is playing a big part in that. Sithemba ukuthi uhulumende utakufix lokho. For example, we have public holidays in South Africa. If you can do a research ubute bantu la ngaphandle ukuthi what does Youth Day mean? What does Human Rights Day mean? Labanye abati. They just know ukuthi namhla ngiye esikoleni, namhla ngiye emsebenzini le holiday. Holiday kani le Women's Day. Yini Women's Day? Kwendakalani Women's Day yabo
Yeah.
so I strive myself ukuthi ngizame ukuthi lama holiday lawo ngiwaqhaza ukuthi masikhuluma nge-Youth Day sikhumbula lokwendeka ngoJune 1976 bantu abakwadi lokho kubalekile ukuthi uyathi imvelaphi yakho awuthama bahlale bakutshela lokho you understand so it's important ukuthi bantu bala South Africa bawathi ama holiday bayathi history yala South Africa so I decided to step in and try to help shape people's future about the history of South Africa. So basically this is why I did this podcast. Yes.
Thola njani lama analysts esikhuluma ngawo ngoba most kuvame inyalo yeso semsakatweni uyathi ukuthi okay no kuvama thola ama contact ma politician ngibone khona noma ngilalele la ukhulume khona nel council so sikhuluma ngemuntu we youth nyalo akusilula ukuthi ungaya kukhuluma nel council because banokushare kusaso no bantu bema radio labadila ngalama issue lawo not nini bema podcast khona la ukhulume khona nel council ukhuluma ngema analyst ukuthi ayeda through ku podcast yakho usuweve analyze so ubathola njani labantu laba ene bakhona ukuthatha njani serious ukuthi ku platform yakho
asengithatha ke ngibonge I career lengichuzile ke lapho journalism
yeah
so when you're a journalist or rather a journalism student you have access to different kind of people political people government officials and stuff number 2 kuba semsakatweni I was a radio presenter and a journalist radio nasesikolweni uyabo so lokho kwanginika le platform ukuthi ngithole access yema guest lamaningi so my previous guest are usually people I went to school with you understand yeah so kuba kwami sesikolweni ngisho ukuthi kuyidlalile inzima lenkulu ukuthi ngithola lawo ama guest thola ama guest la kimi it's not an issue but I can get any guest I want and then to answer your second question ukuthi why bangithatha serious there's something you need to do when you present yourself guest whenever you want you must present yourself ukuthi lo muntu akwadi ukuthi wena ungubani you go there you introduce yourself hi my name is Prince Vilakazi I run a Sitoce podcast I want to invite you because my podcast deals with this and this waze what presenter kahle kulo muntu uyabona ukuthi no serious and manje na we step in assist so which is why bantu balimala kakhulu ukwanza ukuthi umuntu akakhona ukuchaza kahle ukuthi ufunani which means umuntu agcine aluze la kuluza you understand
sengwathethe maleseni ngiyabonga nokuthi ubikise ngami asicoce na Prince Vilakazi angu congratulate kumsebenzi wakho because ngibonile achievement yokucala lobe nayo bagcine bakuselecta esikolweni ukuthi uto rana current affairs so bonayo ukuthi le podcast itokuthatha ifikise kwezinga letso or just when abudlala around ukuthi utobona ukuthi ito mix up
to be honest I was playing around yabo so lokho kube ma achievement ekhamba wesikhathi but honestly speaking the reason why I started this podcast ukuthi ngithi train mina ukuthi kule field ye broadcasting ngihamba njani if you can quickly look at my previous episode qala nje emuva uzofika kule recent episode kunemehluko stepis awuthiyami in the recent episode ngiyaphetha lapha angwa edit ayaphetha yabo that's how I learn ukuthi no I need to learn this yabo angifuni kufana nokuthi I need to do perfection yabo ngifuna ku editor ngishaye ngesound le right no back then I used to use my phone actually ngipress phone recording ngiheme ngende ma mistake upload yabo ngingananzaba ukuthi okay bantu batothini but for me it's a way to grow yabo so when I get time I do listen to my podcast every episode ngisho ukuthi okay la ngendaliphutha leli but the next ngalungisa leli phutha njalo up to so far so ngasho njalo bhuti wami
then yini leli ukuthi i-change enyalo isale iba i-conversation that matters ingasabi ngile it's Andiswa Zulu podcast because yes lapha uqala udlalela around i-growth lo ibonile ukuthi no bantu bayifuna but let me focus on this thing inlende ukuthi usale uyikhulisa
new content i-content ibalekile awuthami yakwadi nawe lo so I have to develop a new content la khona sengita ukuthi I want to change my podcast and make it conversations that matter. So we deal with everything from health, from education, everything. So another thing is that I'm a member of an international group. Mangazo yabuka my recent two episodes.
Yes.
International. Sengikhuluma nebelungu. I don't mean to brag. No, I don't mean to brag. But the success of my podcast, I was invited to be part of an international group. It's actually online where you can exchange, you can get guests about anything. We are registered lapha usho ukuthi podcast yakho imalana ngani. So whenever there is a guest, for instance, nangabe nje kune guest, a political analyst, bayanginika lapha ama guests, then I contact those guests ngisho ukuthi can I please have an interview with you. So far so good. I did 2 interviews ngebantu baphesheya. The first one was a doctor besikhuluma ngalesinye sifo kuthiwa i-tall poppy syndrome.
Sikhuluma ngayo ngibani Dr. Gerald.
Yes. The second one we were talking about the communication.
The recent one
la bengikhuluma khona ne-out yami uyi-specialist yabo. So ke onke lama conversations engikhuluma ngawo, it's something general, something that is affecting our society. It's not something deep yabo, it's something now lo wathi ukuthi so far so good iyak affects. So I'm trying to analyze that ngento show ukuthi bantu baba naleyo information. So that's the new content. Ngagcina ngayichinja ngayo the conversation that's matter. Leligama lona liyachaza.
Ngofuna sikhulume ngalokunyendile engikufunze lapha utokhona chaza ne-tall pop ngoba bengisanilalele but kumuntu lolalele nalobukela ngonyalo kumpha i-background yakho because yes so khulumile ngale tinto leti sebabona ukuthi okay siyaphi vele yendeka lento le sitobanika ukuthi balanze kanjani uvelaphi ungibani sitokhona kuthola ukuthi ufike njani nasesikolweni nale career sithole ukuthi uyichoose njani.
Okay. Andiswa Zulu, it's a simple guy, it's a normal guy, lokhulele endaweni yasenhlazatshe khona la sifundeni sami seMpumalanga. Had a normal childhood. I can say I'm an extrovert. I love people, I love being around people. I am loud. Understand? So growing up ngakhula ke then it was time to go to school. I actually wanted to do public relations because I love marketing. But ukuthi angizange qualify fully. I had to enroll for journalism, which was my second option. I don't have regrets studying journalism. Journalism meeting a passion lengula cool, but I've managed to start. I have a diploma. I've studied 3 years. So one thing I love about journalism, I was exposed to broadcasting, of which of which is something I love so much because I remember growing up. Me and my little brother, we used to start the phone your mamas, to record. We used to interview each other. Sorry, you understand? Little did I know good thing I can do this for the rest of my life. So when I was exposed to broadcasting, I fell in love, man. So I thought to myself, no, why don't I do this? Which is why we are here at the moment, So I decided to make my new best friend. And so far so good, it's going well for myself.
So njengoba sikhuluma ukuthi wenda i-broadcasting ne-journalism i-broad ngikuphi kwendako because I know ukuthi ungasenda sports you can do voice over if balalele even ku-episode yakho khona lokusho ukuthi okay ku-career wise yakho ngiloko lofuna kuthasha kuko so ngikuphi kwendako nyalo.
The key is to do everything. That's what we are always advised to do. But it's where's your strong point, and then you have to follow. Let me make an example in journalism. Journalism is very broad. You can do politics in journalism. You can do law in journalism. You can do economics, accounting in journalism. You can do broadcasting, which is what I took to do broadcasting. So njengamanje I'm currently a radio presenter. I'm doing BCR FM like I am Mpumalanga. I'm an upcoming voice-over artist. So calling projects lengulu ye voice-overs lengisebenza kiyo. I'm going to announce soon. So I'm planning to do a podcast and my voice-overs. You understand? So basically I can say I've chosen broadcasting. Out there,
So, nithi nzatheli bayanchuzela kulesikoleni ukuthi no wena autofocus njengoba sesikhuluma ngale conversation that matters ukuthi okay bo focus ku history ne politics banchuzela okuba into lengithanza ukuthi okay mina ngido focus kuloko then kunalabanye lokuthi so mina ngidothanza sports ndo focus ku sport but still ngibe journalist ngiyosesha kuloko.
I wouldn't say, I wouldn't use the word choose out there. They just advise. Angini ma lectures, ngiwoke la overseer when performance yakho ukuthi wena u strong group. So once they discovered ukuthi no, Prince u strong broadcasting other than ku sports journalist, other than ku political journalist yabo. I started Prince Simendis sports. So there come a time which journalism done in the practicals. So that's where you bonagala khona ukuthi wena kahle umep yabo. So second year when you're doing your second year you are exposed to practical. Neyaphuma ma journalist niyo cover ma story. So ngilakubonakala khona wena ukuthi u strong group. So babona ukuthi u strong sports bayakuthatha bak advise ukuthi no do sports yekela lo kunye. If you strong broadcasting no be a radio presenter, be a TV presenter. Be a political journalist, you understand? That's their job. nakuwe ke mawubona ukuthi no vele ngistrong la, you take the advice and then you follow the new journey. Icala kanjalo nje bhuti.
Then ihluke njani le journalism yini, because kune newspaper nayo solo lo muntu obhalabo insatheli, kunalala abadila ngema camera, then kunalala abasemsakadweni.
Lapho ke kune print ne broadcasting. When we talk about print, sikhuluma ngeliphepha, a newspaper nglawo, still you can be a journalist, you can be a print journalist lapho ubhala amaphepha. Then broadcasting, radio and TV. There is online. La semaningi ma online news site la ubhala khona online or upload editor takho, so ihluke njalo ke journalism. It's broad. It's broad.
Again ngasakubaleki ukuthi nifake luvo lenu, why nguna ku understand, because nani inbantu niyapilonga la, but ngathi luvo lenu alikabaleki.
There's this thing in journalism there's this thing in journalism called journalist ethics. So when you are a journalist, it's important that you must always upload your ethics. Log ethics log kufaka objectivity, kufaka accuracy. As a journalist, you must report the truth. Only the truth. As a journalist, you must not be biased. You must report both sides of the story. Nangabe umphakathi uthi imeya intshontsha imali, ureport umphakathi, uhambe ulanze imeya, ureport the side le meya, uthathe the story less nales uthlanganise la. That's accuracy in journalism. So uyabona ukuthi awusangeni wena la. Even though wena ungabona ngazi umphakathi uqinisile kunemeya, because you understand that better, but you are doing the story. Nango interview umphakathi ngitshela hayi no imeya, so uhamba interview me uyibona imeya ukuthi ha ngendlela iphendula ngakhona, hayi imeya ngathi khole kufihla. You still not allowed to take side. Even masowubhala kumele ubhale ukuthi umphakathi utheni, everything nemeya itheni, everything, you must not leave anything behind. That's objectivity. So as a journalist, it's always important ukuthi objectivity yakho ibe high. That's what makes you a great journalist. So that's why I guess ngasakhona nathi ukuthi sifake luvo lwethu vele it's allowed.
Utongisa mangirong mangiva kahle usi kubhalwa ukuthi bathini, awubhali ukuthi wena uthini noma wathi ngakanani wena, even noma ngabe ubona lokubalekile ngilala sambe sayokhuluma nabo ukuthi bathe sine ukuthi sina kunankinga
asilifuna luvo lakho, but that's why you need to go out there, find the information, record them what they are saying, go to the other person, find their side of the story, record them, come sit down, analyze the information, uyibhale wena, ungabhali wena docabanga ukuthi ku right for the audience, write everything so people can trust you next time, not just into writing as well as broadcasting. For an example, we have Jacob Lamula at BCR. I think whenever there's an issue, Jacob Lamula will interview the members of the community. Jacob Lamula will interview a government official. You understand? Gonge logo ugwenda at once. It doesn't take side, it doesn't leave behind. That's what the journalist should do. As simple as that. Yoningabuke nzima, but it's doable.
So niyagcoka lokho nihambe nawo or tukwe platform le, so you can share your opinion akunankinga. Kuyanedi ngilapha M17 kuthi okay mangabe ngise radio ngibukene nehlelo lami la ngilangidila ngeke radio mang out I can share my opinion.
Unfortunately it's not the case, my brother. Kunalendlela kuthiwa image. It's very important. Image idila noma ngabe ngikuphi. You cannot be a journalist only when you useredweni. Or only when you're in the newsroom. When you are out there in the public, you have to be a journalist. Kahle journalism ithatha impilo yakho ichange mnakethu. There are certain things you need to do. For example, let me make an example ngami. On social media, you need to behave like a journalist when you are a media person. I used to call myself igama lami belibhalwa nje ukuthi yours truly, Andiswa Zulu. It was a long name. So you need to advertise yourself when you're a journalist. So I was called one day and told, no, you need to change your social media. You can go through my Facebook. All the information is there. Angapali information le better lapaya. Kubayo. That's bio. That's where you advertise yourself. You understand? Social media is the key. So to answer your question, it doesn't have to be in studio kuphela. Mawulanga phandle, you must present yourself as a journalist, as media person. It's as simple as that.
Then asikhulume ngoba umuntu lomusha la, but isikhule kwe situation lefana kusathi ukuthi mhlambe ma journalist kubantu labacinzetelako loyo kuba umuntu lo ti decidele or kuba I company let's it Then if let's say ubhale mhlambe ngami kabi nani kwendekani kuwe wena as a journalist kunezinto letikhona leba dila ngawe ngathi
media organization inemthetho wakhona but uyahluka. I cannot dwell much kuleyo issue, but what I can say nangabe ubhala manga that's called blackarism or njonjo umsebenzi walomunye umuntu uwende wakho, that's totally unacceptable in journalism. You can lose your career, you can lose your license as a journalist. That's why esikolweni they try by all means ukuthi bakufunzise usengakaphumi when the field work ukuthi you cannot take someone's work and make it your own work. So kunalento lekuthiwa i-defamation ma-journalist ayasafara kiyo kakhulu. That's why ku-journalism there is a subject lekhuluma nge-law, ma-law ladila ngema-journalist kuthi nguphi umthetho lodila nema-journalist, you understand? So kubalulekile ukuthi le subject leyo uyathi uyifunze njengoba ma uphuma laphaya utowathi ukuthi no ma-rights ema-journalist yini. So the basic right of journalists, we as journalists have a right to access information. We deal with information. So mawati ma rights akho o journalist, it's easy to work. But mawungawati ngila khona ogcina ubhala khona titori letingasimanga, and then they will sue you and your organization. People baba suwana mina ngesino ubhala manga ngabo. And at the moment ubhala manga, it means you are a fake journalist. And aba focus kuwe, ba focus ku media company lo sebenza kiyo. Mawusebenza ku Daily Sun, bathothi Daily Sun ibhala manga. Where else your colleagues are writing good stories, but ngenxa ye story sakho i-Daily Sun seyilimele yonke. So that's the painful part. As a journalist ukhumbule ukuthi you're not working alone, you are working for an organization. At all cost, you must respect.
Ngoba ukhuluma nge-license, i-license lekunika ligunya ukuthi uyi-journalist kumbe kufana ne-certificate so uphuma ukuthi uphuma esikolweni so qualified as a journalist.
Yes, I think ngibekise nge-certificate mina kethu. You can lose your job as a journalist. It's easy to lose a job as a journalist. Yes, it's easy. Uyabona nje ama-journalist makahamba akaba something la lekuthiwa ma-access card. Lokho kubangenisa everywhere. It's not everyone longathola leli card lelo. You need to be a very qualified journalist to get that card. We understand. Lo umnanzi nje ngaleli card ukuthi likulethela ukudla kwama or attend ma events, but it's important ukuthi ube nalo, and abakuniki lelo card lelo nangabe you are not a qualified journalist. Yes.
Since uqalile ngwabi ma achievement yakho, because yes we lalela online, yes game sengivile la abantu lo khuluma nabo game. That's an achievement. Good as a startup, let's say as it is startup, because my podcast is not kuzi indo lekulu sbaning, but kuza ukone kuluma ne kansela mphakathi shothi yes we are recognized lo msebenzi and I think that's why ula nalala manye ma expect lo kuluma now. So my achievement yakho wena since uqalile ngwapi?
Okay, I don't have much achievement, but njengoba sokuchazela now my podcast maning out there, I'm like nowadays everyone is making a podcast.
Yes.
Chichilamin when the podcast nyalo ya trender lo mfalo munye zinga when the podcast. So a lot of people look after Yenago Mike Chi since he's number one in the game. So what's important rather is the content njengoba ngisho. Mele wathi ukuthi podcast yakho itilangani which will make it different from other podcasts yabo. So achievement yami mina kethu ngilokuthi that's where I assess myself. So far so good kuhamba njani esayidini lami. Another achievement is that I'm using my podcast ukuthi nami ngithola umsebenzi. So i-podcast ibalekile ukuthi uthola umsebenzi kule field mina nawe lesigiyo. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have the podcast, because people would have believed in me. We understand. So and the lenye into i-podcast ita ne confident. We understand. So it's easy kuti ube a radio presenter if you are a podcast, because you are used to this. We understand. So it's an achievement labaning, even though amancane. I have plans, I have objective as the future. So I will work hard until I achieve those.
Asikhuluma ngale syndrome ebenikhuluma ngayo na Dr. Gerard njengoba sokhulumile la ngiyacabanga uthi khona kusihleplela kahle ngesintu ngoba nami bengiqala kuyiva nganisho ukuthi kunyenti lenkufundzela ule conversation that matters yini the tall poppy syndrome.
Hey mnakethu nami bengicala give. I was approached by these guys njengoba ngisho ukuthi I'm part of an international group I was approached by these guys, but bacela go advertiser it's all poppy because bantu abaningi abayadi. And myself, I wasn't aware, so that's why I said no. Let's talk about this. There are many disorders. I cannot share much information because I'm not an expert. But what I can advise good bantu number batting information, they can quickly visit the podcast is there. Dr. Kalanduna yonke information because ngizocala ngiheme ngikhulume manga mina la. All I did the work, so bantu nabafuna information ngicela kukhwesha kancane nje mfowami phephetha ngingakhulumi kakhulu ngayo.
Then for future njengoba bososho the episode yokuqala le ku video say because nalelo shit ukuthi okay so plana ukuthi ufuna I conversation that matters ibe ku video nala sesuku video then ukhulume nema international sicitha kubala abantu labayithunyana lozokhuluma nawo yini lokunye le singa expect.
Okay, let me change this a bit. Okay, we plan I do video podcast. But everyone is doing video podcast now. You understand? So I decided no. Then me stick to audios only because guys, let's understand this. Radio is audio at last. Yes. So I will do a visual project which is my voiceover artist. So I'm planning to do voiceovers. I'll be advertising products, just putting my work out there. Then I will take those audios and put them on YouTube. YouTube yami ngekuthola ama voice overs rather than a podcast. So a podcast yami ngiloyichuba kuma platform lengiwachuba which is Anchor, Spotify as well as Apple Music. So that's the plan going to future. And another plan is that as I've already begun ngikhuluma nema international. It's actually there's a different out here because I've did lots of interview nebantu balayikhaya. Yes. But there's a different when you talk about someone who's local and when you talk about someone who's international. Kuba nale fear le khona but there's a huge difference and ngiyayibona le different le. So if I continue doing that, I'm going to grow and I'm going to grow fast. So the plan is to grow.
So wena asithi bangani bakho kumbe bantu lo funze nabo because ngilala amanye ama student lebensasebenzisana nawo nisakhula ngifuna mhlambe sibe youth ukuthi kubaleke ngani ku collaborate because nonke benifuna I think lokunye bekukutestana nokuthi intestana ukuthi okay how do I know ngale knowledge lesinayo lesifindako or ngalama research so kubaleke ngani collaborate because nguvile collaborate nebantu abaningi labanye khona la interview out na my sister basho ukuthi okay bangajabula ukuthi babuye kule platform then I think sesuphinze wabuye so kubaleke ngani ukuthi collaborate si youth nakhona collaborate ngemsebenzi not just sijatshulisa ukuthi siya collaborate asingayenzayo because bebabuye ba share information. Those were my classmates. Surprise na Jane. Collaboration out there me ibaleka cool. That's why I always strive to ngibe ne guest whenever I do an episode. I don't like doing an episode alone. I feel like it's bore or something like that. I want a different voice to interact. The interaction ibaleka cool. You understand? So banlabasha uyathi ukuthi kubukwe bona kakhulu lave yabo. And kunale feeling le ukuthi banlabasha better a platform yakushare ama view abo yabo kunalento ekuthiwa i-censorship la khona uvaleleka ungakhoni ukushare i-view yakho uvaleleka ngesimo lesingcono. I'm working on an episode about that. I'm going to upload it soon about the social media as well as the censorship la into khona understand what I'm talking about. So what I can say right now ukuthi I'm trying by all means to engage young people kule podcast yami ukuthi let's share our views, let's put our word out there, sikhulume sive ukuthi sikhuluma ngani, and so far so good, it's going well. So I can say good collaboration is important if I can state in that aspect. You understand? Then yini into lekunike ukuthi okay ube ne confident ukuthi angiqhubeke la because yes sine ama podcast uyabona lana namuhla mawufuna ku trend kufuna ushaya mhlambe I podcast let's say but wena yini lekwenda ukuthi no I'm gonna stick here ngicubeke ngale education yami le ngibanika yona na le history.
So what motivates me a lot, it's 3 things. Me, myself and I.
Okay. Yes. So into le one myself and I, but the 3 things.
I'm my biggest inspiration. I'm my biggest number 1 fan. I don't have what you call a role model. Okay. I know it's strange in the broadcasting community, but ungabi ne role model. I mean, you're a radio presenter, but you don't have a role model. To be honest, I don't have a role model. in broadcasting as a whole. I don't have someone I say, no, I look up to this person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'm my own person, I'm my own brand.
Yeah.
I'm promoting myself. With these cases of role models, you'll end up doing the same thing as Mark G because you look up to Mark G. And then you're destroying yourself.
Yeah.
Because people will laugh at you and say, "Book, Mark G."
Yeah.
It's wrong. I'm not saying people shouldn't have role models.
Yes,
you should have role models. But you should be your number one supporter.
Yeah.
You understand? So what motivates me a lot is I'm doing my own thing here. Yeah. You understand? I'm not competing with anyone. I hate competition out there.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's what keeps me in the game. And so far so good. The attitude young seven.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'll continue doing the job, supporting myself. I do appreciate the support of other people. Don't get me wrong. I do appreciate the support of my audience. But it's important that you be your number one supporter.
Yini lo ifundzile because kithi kunyendi lo sifundisa kona lapha. Mangiyendela lama episode but ngiyacabanga nawe kwenda ama research akho. Njengoba boshile ukuthi ithol pop ibongayathi nami ivele ngawe singaya nje kubantu labaningi. Abayati so yini wena kuwe lo kufundzile kunyendi kakhulu mangaka highlight lo kufundzile ukhulume I think it's Bantu Women's League. Bengakwati lokho ukhulume I'm happy kuze ngidovitana ubise Desmond Tutu mawubita lamagama akhe kuneligama leli I think uthe shepherd mawa mention mhlambe bathi shepherd kufunza.
Yeah, I'm learning as much as you, my audience. Kufunza kwethu kuyafana. But what I can say, doing the research makes me learning a lot. Because, before you upload an episode, you need to do a research. It's important to tell the truth. So I'm learning to do proper research, which is something important. So I may not remember, understand. But the platform is still there. I go back, I listen to some of the episodes, and then I recall on phones because it's there, it's not going anywhere. So I'm learning as much as you guys, my audience, are learning.
Then so far, because you celebrated 2020, 2021, 2022.
Yeah, we are having a birthday, the 22nd this month. I'm happy we are turning 2 years old, man. It's been going very well. It's been going very well. The latest episode, Jobushong uploaded on a Women's Day. So the key is to continue growing. We understand. I took a gap, almost a 1 year gap, and I thought good to be a podcast. Like for a moment there, I thought of giving up. But hey, man, I said no. I started this platform, and I already had audience. So no, I owe these people content. I cannot ask people to follow me. I cannot ask people to support me and then vanish just like that. So I motivated myself yet again. Good to know. Let me continue.
Kubuta mhlambe manje ufuna usichazela yini lekwende ukuthi ufune ku relaxa kancane uyishiye because yes mhlambe ngabukana nale challenge leyo nami we doing the same thing or we in the same field nemntwana lomusha mhlambe khona lo wenda i-podcast.
Ngasho ngithi isikolo outside because that was last year. The job, the work, it was overloading, so I had ukuthi ngihlehlise kancane. So but kubalekile ukuthi into unga give up kiyo. If you really believe in something, you can really do it. I believed in myself. I believe in my podcast. So let me come back with it. And I came back strong. I'm strong now.
Yeah.
I'm strong now. Yeah. I'm strong now. Yes. I'm continuing. I'm growing out here because the key is to grow. You can do a podcast 10 years, but you must set yourself goals. What do you want to achieve? We understand. And I've already set goals for myself. What do I want to achieve? And I'll achieve it. We understand. So go umuntu uqala podcast njengamanje lolalele nayi i-podcast yethu asixoxe.
Yes.
They can do it. If mina nawe we did it. Angeke baze bahluleke bona.
Yeah, if Ban did it and Ban did it, I can't did it.
Yes.
Yeah,
so understand. So just go ahead. If you think you have what it takes, go ahead.
siyafunza yini sibantu labasha because ngikhuluma ngami that's why mina bengizama ku catch up but ngifuna kuva ku audience yakho ngibuke abantu labasha because yes labanye abadzala ngizoba honest now lelwati lo vame kuliveta asilelinye livela nyalo njengoba ngabe kusale communication ni syndrome lekhona lokunye kuvela nyalo but siyafunza yini la kule podcast yakho uyawathola mhlambe kusho ukuthi okay manje ngiyabonga ngeInformation lethile incedile bengingadi mhlambe ngemlando wase South Africa bengingadi mhlambe ngehistory lethile yabo make siyafunza yini sibantu abasha
yes mina kethu siyafunza kakhulu futhi because that's my main objective to educate people about lama issue laba ngawuboni nawe ukuthi bayala so as since I'm using Anchor ine analyst la ikulethela khona ukuthi so far so good the podcast yakho imenjani who is supporting you and what so mangithi nje ngibuka iage ukuthi iage imenjani iaudience details ukuthi imenjani bangaki kubantu labangilalelako yabo so I know ukuthi kudominate abantu between the age of 28 and 20 and 34 ngibo bantu kakhulu labalela na podcast kusebantu labasha yeah I think that's the audience I really want between 28 and 34 then number 2 it's 23 and 27 and 18 and 22 yes that's the kind of people I'm looking for because we are educating people here. So I can say ukuthi no so far so good everything is going well.
Angicela ngokuthi ngihappy ukuthi uchoose icontent lesona akusithi sonke sibantu labasha lebesingaya lokunye ngijabula ukuthi uqhamuka vele indolo uqhamuka na and ngijabula nalokuthi awuka give up kunyendi lengufunzile still ngisatofunza ngifuna kuba honest ukuthi mina kuyo supporta le platform lesi not ukuthi angisupport ukuthi ngisupport wena ngifuna le information lele la so kutoba kimi but ngihappy ukuthi kunebantu labalingana nathi but laba sasikhathalele bafuna ukusinika information leso sicwele kubo social media I don't think that's esikolweni kuba honest siyitholile le information leso
we didn't we didn't jobusho ukuthi our new generation we deal with one thing it's entertainment
yes sir.
You understand? So you can look at all those podcasts like la rano ban labash. It's entertainment mostly. You understand? So I wanted to do something different. Fine, you can call it boring, but it benefits someone out there. It may not benefit everyone like entertainment. Fine, entertainment news is everywhere. So it's easy to get traction when you are running an entertainment podcast because there are always scandals. Sort of when the logo KO did this, you have content left and right. I will swell content. But I wanted to do something different. I wanted to educate people. That's information ngibeke lapha. If I need this kind of information, I go to Conversations That Matters podcast. That's what I want to do. That's what I was trained to do. You understand? So I appreciate when now you are looking for information when you are browsing my podcast. Not because you know me, would say okay, out there, but it's because you believe in the information. I always strive to deliver accurate information. I'm a journalist, but whatever information I put out there, it's verified. You understand?
I love the ownership, like the journalism. I love it.
It's verified. I mean, not like journalism, but I've learned a lot. Good journalist. So it's important. Good. Still, even good social media. Good pattern as a journalist. So that's what will make my podcast a little bit different because I know the aspects. I know the objective that I need to adhere. You understand? And I'm doing so.
Kune episode la ngikhuluma nge-digital journalism since sikhuluma ngayo nyalo tindo setiyachinja ama-newspapers eka-digital konke kuya-digital so umntwana still lekangafuna kwenta i-journalism nyalo angakhona kuyenda ngene through abe ku-digital.
Yes, digital is the future, my brother. In everything, not just in journalism. Now we understand a lot. But it's going to take time to kill newspapers. I mean, newspapers has been there for a while. Newspapers before broadcasting. The online, it's new. Just that good, it's dominating, but it's still new. You understand? So, who wants to enroll for journalism? Maybe Lotanza, go pala. You can still do it. It's fine. Just that you would see your digital. It's the dominant one. So pay in mind. Logo nje kuhlala emqondweni wakho ukuthi digital they are trying by all means to make digital yona nje vele basale bayicancela i-print ma-newspapers sale hamba. They are fighting for that. So hopefully they're going to win that battly, but we shall see. We shall see.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, because it's difficult. I mean, newspapers has been there for a while, man. Newspaper journalism, my journalists lamatala, my newspaper. So they are trying to destroy that. They are trying to build something new, digital. Things to stand online, things to change it. And the technology yakula every day. 10 years to come, so we have more. We understand. So when we are growing, we must grow everywhere.
Yes. So isikhathi sokuphumulani yaba nazo ofuna nhlale in research every time kuna kuthola ukuthi uyathola spare times and because knowledge lengasho ukuthi lo abanayo ngakunotice nasikhathi ufika la radio even ne general knowledge nibanayo ne entertainment. Yes, we journalist but we broadcaster as well. Kuthi noma banginika kusehamba ku sports. We are with sports, then do politics. We can go to politics and do a normal show. So niyage nimphumule because kumbe always vele kufuna ni defeating information.
Hey, the key put is to always feed yourself with information, as many information as you can get. Ukhumbule ukuthi mangithi when you present yourself as a journalist lapha ngaphandle lo chaza ukuthi bantu babukela kuwe for information. People are lazy to search for information. But mangadi kuthi kuna Prince Vilakazi lo journalist ngena ku Facebook profile yakhe ngibuka ukuthi u-update Yes, that's your job. You are a servant but for the people. You wafunga. That's the painful part about being a journalist. You don't live a normal life. You live for the people, not for yourself. You understand? But you are trained to do that. Yes, and if you believe and if you have passion, kuhambe gcina sowujwayele. Uyekela letinye izinto bese inomi yakho, ma hobbies akho kufuna information. Always strive to update the people aloko lokwendakalako. Yes, ku sports everywhere. So that's why but now with journalists you have to be versatile. You need to be wende konke lokubambe. So that's the trick. Once you've done that, mna kwethu ibambile.
Sikhulumile la so sibahlephulelane information. So mabafuna ukuthola le information lesikhuluma ngayo balandzele i-conversation that matters bayithola kuphi ku social media or kusibayilalela bayithola because nyalo balalela asicoce na Prince Vilakazi.
Just go to Facebook, guys, and say share conversations that matter with Andiswa. It's a Facebook page about my podcast. Immediately ufika lapha kune link letokuthatha straight ikuyise ku podcast. My podcast is available on different platforms, mainly Anchor obviously, Google ikhona, Apple ikhona, and lamanye nje semaningana because I've been growing. Or you can follow me myself personally, ungene Facebook yakho and search Andiswa Zulu. I-link podcast yami ihlala ikhona lapha and I'm motivating people for the support. Kuthi if you want relevant information, if you want to have a conversation that matter, it's fine. Everyone is open to come and talk to me, by the way. If you think you have something that you want us to have a conversation about, something that you feel like the people need to know, I'm open. You can write me an email, you can contact me, we have a conversation, we put it out there because it's all about the people, it's not about me and you. Yes.
Ku radio ngicabanga usebente ku Thuma radio usebente esikolweni na ku community nyalo njengoba sola. So umehluko ukuphi?
I've spent 1 year ku radio so far because it's 6 months lapaya and I think it's 6 months here. So it's a total number of 1 year. Umehluko ukhona but cool food. Radio it's not simple like people think.
Ngicela ukusho lokho again. I'm happy ukuthi nemuntu ofuna ukukhuluma iqiniso lelimnanzi. So
radio it's not simple. It may look simple, but it's not simple. You cannot just walk and get into studio, open my microphone and then talk. Remember when you talk about radio, we are talking about you are talking with different people. Mawuse redweni ulalelo umuntu lohlakaniphile kakhulu. Mawuse redweni ulalelo umuntu lohlakaniphe kancane. Yabo. Mawuse redweni ulalelo umuntu lona information lendlula lo nayo wena. You understand? So the trick is for you to accommodate everyone. That's the difficult part. Yabo. Mawadi uthi ukhuluma ngetopic leso, mele wathi ukuthi accommodate nalo muntu lothatha kancane understand. At the same time accommodate lo muntu lo sheshe understand. But so far so good. I can say I'm doing well for myself.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not trying to close. I'm not trying to brag or something like that. I'm learning. But so far so good. I'm learning. I'm happy to be here. And so far so good. My career as a radio presenter is going well. I'm happy where I am.
Then umuntu lofuna kukuva ku radio ke eve kuthi okay lo mehluko so kuphi ngala angakulalela kwaphi mahlelo nakusiphi station.
Yeah, I'm currently a radio presenter at Barberton Community Radio, commonly known as BCR FM. Ikhona la ikhaya sifundza saseMpumalanga la eBarberton. It's a BCR FM. My megahertz it's 104.1. Usually I'm a sports news. Yes, so ngiyatholakala weekdays from 7:30 ekuseni up until 12:05. I'm doing sports lab. Now vula umsakazo ngalesikhathi leto udongiva nje ngenda sports. Bese ke on Saturdays I do a music show ngenda ke hlelo ekuthiwa Talk Date. Giwe emsakazweni BCR FM from the hour of 9 until the hour of 12. Nalapho ngitholakala. Bese ekseni Monday. Every Monday from 2 ekuseni ngiyabantu balali from 2 ekuseni until 5 I'm doing the Monday groove. Still my voice. So if you want to hear this voice eredweni, vula umsakazo wakho ngale podcast, then I'll be there.
No, mfethu kule platform lena sibungata abantu labenda umsebenzi obuhle, sibungata abantu laba inspire ku, sibungata abantu laba sikhulisako. So kokucala nje lengihappy ngawo ukuthi umncane but u decide ukuthi uhluke kunathi but uphinze uthi hluphe ngathi because ubonile usilahlekile utosharela information leso njengoba ngisho ukuthi i-platform yakho ngiyayithanda because nguwe ngifuna kuba honest njengoba angithandi because nguwe ngiyithanda so ngile information uma ngihlala ngingayisupport ngilobe ngitlimate mina not ukuthi ngilobe ngitlimate wena because angeke ngiyithole noma ngikuplay information leya angiresearch. I'm happy ukuthi set package ukhulumela enye into lebalekile ukuthi nini nima servant kithi so kufuna udeliver so I'm happy ukuthi le information leyo yasideliverla ngilohlala ngifundza kimna i-free education yami and I'm happy ukuthi akukendeki liphutha sangahlale sangakucelebrate la bekubalekile ukuthi sikucelebrate ngalendlela lena celebrate nemsebenzi wakho so I'm happy ukuthi udile la one more time lofuna kulandzela i-conversation that matters uyithola ku.
Yeah, but it's an honor and privilege to be here. And it's my first time being interviewed. I mean, I usually do your job. I interview people. I don't get interviewed. So it's my honor. And last but not least, what I want to add is that I'm not really concerned about followers and stuff. That's not my main concern out there. I'm obsessed. No, I need to get as much followers. I need to be better than a Scott. No. The main objective is to put the word out there for the people. Noma kungakuthatha 3 years. Guthi subscribe ku podcast yami. It doesn't matter as long as ngi-upload i-podcast nge-Tall Poppy. Someone after 3 years will come back and listen to the same podcast. I mean, it's there. You understand? So that's the trick. I'm obsessed about giving people relevant information. So followers, I'm going to get them. But lo ukuthi do you deliver what you promise? Because the importance is to deliver. The competition is high, but there are many people doing things out there.
Even naku anchor ngoba usho and I'm happy ukuthi unokusho wena ukuthi vele ma ugrade my international subscribers and everyone my people because you know it's okay I'll see lamzansi kuphela.
Me vele lapho ngiyabrag out. That's the only thing I'll brag about. I deal with international people. You understand? It's hard work, my brother. There are a lot of people in anchor. So kusebenza in anchor mina kungisita kakhulu yabo. So that's why I decided not to go to YouTube because everyone is going to YouTube, everyone is doing video podcast, it's there as well. So my opportunity anchor manenga kakhulu. For an example, it's a huge achievement to work with international people. It's huge yabo. Ungayithathela phansi wena but it's very huge for me. So I'll continue doing so. Njengamanje I'm working on some few episodes and I'm going to deliver. I'm happy ukuthi kwala Mpumalanga number 1 and I'm happy ukuthi ngimithile so keep going stofunda lapha ku but ngikufisela lokuhle yena sempilweni I don't know ukuthi lehlelo leli lokuthatha likubeke but la ukufisa khona kumbe la ufuna kukisa khona alikise le information kwanale esinayo
usinikile but sichubeka usinike sofunza kuyo. Ngiyabonga ukuthi usivakashele.
Appreciate the platform again my brother. Ngibonga kakhulu futhi ku-audience asicoce. I hope to come back again, and I will return the favor. I will have you in my podcast.
Yeah.
But last to answer your question, guys, if you want to follow conversations that matter, we do have conversations. Just quickly go to Facebook and search Conversations That Matters with Andiswa. You'll find the page there. Please like, yes, and then you can follow me personally at Andiswa Zulu. Don't bother now. My profile yet I'm a journalist. Yeah. I'm a voiceover artist. So yeah, man, we will work out there. Thank you so much for the platform. I appreciate it, man.
Iphelela la asicoce na Prince Vilakazi ke ungasfollowisha khona la ku Spotify, but mangabe uyasibukela khona Facebook page it's Prince Valley Media na ku YouTube channel Prince Valley Media. Siyabonga.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.